morning, class.
Good morning,
Today we are going to be reading a story, one of my favorite books, called May Among the Stars. So before I read this book, I want to ask you guys a question. Just by looking at the details of what the illustrator drew, by the way, the author is Rhoda Amen, and the illustrator is Stadia Burrington. Just by what Stadia Burrington drew, do you think the main character, May, really went among the stars, or is this just May's imagination? If you say, you only can vote once, this is our poll. This was May's imagination in this book, and we're going to find out. Raise your hand. Okay, I got 9. We do my tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, who thinks that this really happened? She really was among the stars. May was among the stars. Raise your hands. You may not vote twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Somebody voted twice.
Not me.
Okay, only vote once. Try it again. Who thinks that she really did go among the stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's try this one more time. If you say that May, it was in May's imagination, she did not go among the stars, she just really imagined it, stand up.
So if you think she imagined it, you're standing up.
One, two. So I'm assuming everybody sitting down is saying it really happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we don't need this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 of our friends say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It really happened. So you guys ready to find out in our book?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's the main character in our book again?
May.
May.
What is that?
May among the stars. Little May was a dreamer. They say the daydreamers never succeed, but May was different. Is there anybody who's ever daydreamed before? One day, May was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. What will you tell them, May? I will tell them I want to see Earth. What was the project May was working on? Raylan? What project was she working on for school? When her mom asked her, what are you going to tell them, May? Martell? What was the project? Exactly. Say it one more time, please. What does she want to be when she wants to grow up? Is there anybody who already knows what they want to be when they grew up? If you already know, that's good. I didn't know until I was in 3rd grade. What would you like to be when you grow up? Can you say a full sentence? That's a good profession. I think we're a little biased. That's what I found out when I was in 3rd grade. I found out I wanted to be a teacher when I grew up.
I want to be a doctor, just like.
Oh, that's awesome. 2 more. Mom?
I want to be a police officer.
I can see that. Your mom's a security officer, isn't she?
Okay. My dad's security.
Oh. Madison? That's nice. That's very nice. This is Earth May, her mother said. The flowers, the grass, the forest, and the mountains. We live on Earth. I know, but I want to see the Earth from out there. Where is out there? Anybody want to take a stab at it? Zuri? In space? Let's see. That's an amazing plan, little May. Then you have to become an astronaut. Say astronaut.
Astronaut.
An astronaut is a scientist that explores things in outer space. That way you can see Earth from space. Astronaut. Do you think I can do that? Do you guys think she can do that?
No. Yes.
Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it, and if you work hard for it, anything is possible. That is so true. May asked her mom to take her to the, where do you think May is? Just by looking at the picture. Where do you think May is, class?
Library.
The library. Who likes the library?
I mean library.
She searched for books about space and astronauts. Where did she search? What types of books did she look for, class?
Space and astronauts.
After dinner, May drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of, where do you think what did she think? Something in the house. Where do you think what she made her astronaut costume out of? Taiwan.
Cardboard.
Okay, good guess. This is her costume right here. Brielle?
Trash.
Okay, look at the pictures in the picture. Brian?
Arabic.
Okay, one more guess before I tell you guys. I'm gonna read it. It's in the story. Taylor?
Cardboard boxes.
Okay. She even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. So if you say it, cardboard boxes, you were right. But also out of what?
Old orange.
And what did the books that she got from the library inspire her to do? Marie? It inspired her to make her rocket ship and to pretend to be an astronaut to look in outer space. Later she asked her dad, but how do I become an astronaut? That's a good question. It seems impossible. What do you think impossible means? Yes, Daniela?
That you can't do it.
Yeah, impossible is something that cannot be done. It's impossible for people to fly. It's just impossible. You will find your way, May, because if you dream it, if you believe in it, and you work hard, anything is
Possible.
Okay, guys, I want you guys to look at this picture and pay close attention. Where do you think May was when she asked her dad about becoming an astronaut? Where do you think she really was? Giving you guys some think time. Anybody want to guess? Where do you think May was? I'm going to get my equity sticks to make sure I don't leave anybody out. Choose for me, Brian. Taylor, where do you think May was when she asked her dad if it's really possible for her to become an astronaut?
A space.
Okay, I would think that because what do you see to make you think she's in space right now? Well, Jamal, you're calling out, so you kind of just took his turn. I apologize for Jamal, but go ahead and finish.
In her room.
So why do you think she's in her room?
To do something.
Okay, so you think she's in her room when she asked her dad. Real, choose somebody. Can't watch. Which one? Okay, Daniela, where do you think she was?
An astronaut?
Where was she? Where was the setting when she asked her dad this very important question?
Outside.
You think she was, okay, these are really great answers. We got the room, we got in space, and we got outside. Let's see. Where was she, guys?
In her
In her room. Wasn't it so creative how the illustrator made it seem like she was actually in space, but she was actually in her room? Yes, but space, and how do you know that? When I read this book, I was like, oh, she's in her room because Brian, how do we know she was in her room?
Why in the window?
Yeah, the window, so they're inside, but also look at these orange curtains. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she made an outfit out of it.
That's correct. It's closer than you think. So May said, but space is so far away. And her dad said, it's closer than you think, May. And you may get there sooner than you think. That night, May had a happy dream. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she can see Earth floating and turning like a shining...
Good morning, North Bend. This is just a reminder that this is an A week, and 7th and 8th grade do not have SPAR until 11:50 a.m. Thank you.
Below, she could see Earth floating and turning and shining like a crystal ball. So guys, there's two types of dreams you can have. There's the dreams you can have when you're asleep, and there's the dreams that you can have where you dream that one day something great can happen for you or that you can do something great. Does anybody have a dream they want to share? Two people. Taiwan.
I had a dream about
Is this a sleep dream or a hope dream?
a sleep dream.
Okay.
I had a dream about that I went in the same place where she was at.
You did have a dream about being in space before? That's pretty cool. I've never had a dream about space. Marie? Sleep dream or hope dream? That's fine. Some people don't dream. That's okay. Ria, you said you don't dream? So, okay, is it a hope dream or a sleep dream?
Sleep dream.
Okay.
I be dreaming of like sometimes school and sometimes I'm going out.
I dreamed about school. When I first became a teacher, I was sick for like a week. And I kept falling asleep and dreaming about my classroom.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
So just like May, we have dreams, sleep dreams and hope dreams. The next morning, May told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone. every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. Why do you think May's eyes lit up when she would talk about her dream? Raylan?
She was probably scared to tell everyone.
Okay. Do you think her eyes lit up because she was scared? Anyone else want to add to that feeling? What did her eyes lighting up mean? Jamal?
When she had a dream, like a dream.
But when she talked about the dream, her eyes just lit up. Why did her eyes light up, Lexi?
It's because that's what she wanted to be, and when she dreams about it, she has sparks in her eyes. It's because that makes her feel happy.
I agree with that, guys. I can tell when something makes you feel really happy. When you guys are telling me or Miss Grandier about something and your eyes light up. It's like you're so bright and you're so bubbly and you get so excited that the light in you from your excitement comes through your eyes. And we can tell you're very, very excited. What makes you light up, Martell?
I light up when I see a new movie.
That makes you very, very excited? Okay, anybody agree with that?
Yeah.
What makes you light up, Zuri?
What makes me light up is when I'm about to go to sleep. Okay.
What makes you light up, Brian?
What makes me light up my little brother.
Oh, that's so sweet. Your brother makes you light up? All right, here's the big day, guys. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. Today, we are going to share our dreams about the future. So what was May preparing for? Remember when I asked that question? Do you think there's a correlation or a similarity here? Yes, Madison? Louder, please. Remember when she was in the beginning of the book, what happened that now she's ready for this day? In the beginning of the book, Laree. Yes, what she wanted. She was preparing to talk to her class about what she wanted to be when she grew up. Yes. What do you want to be and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first?
Me.
I want to be a firefighter. If you see anything that you want to be, you can do same. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a football player. I want to be a mom. I want to go to space. I want to be an
Astronaut.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys, what were some of the things that May's classmates said they wanted to be when they grew up? Josiah? What were some of the things that May's classmate asked to be when they grew up?
One of them said that they want to be a football player.
Very good. I like that full sentence. Ryan?
One of them said they wanted to be
One more. You guys have great memories. Zuri.
One of them said they wanted to be when they grow up was a teacher.
Yeah, very good. In class, what did May say she wanted to be?
Astronaut.
Very good. All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, May, are you sure you don't want to be a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you. Guys, have you ever been told that you can't do something like May? Maybe a friend told you that. Maybe an older brother or sister told you that. I want you to think about how that made you feel. And I'm gonna ask you guys, how do you think May felt when her teacher said that? How do you think May felt? Raylan? How do you think she felt? Now a little louder. Those are good, yeah. Those are good descriptions of how she felt. Sad and embarrassed. Does anybody else think she might have felt a certain way? Jamal, how do you think May felt when her teacher said, you might not want to be a nurse, you might want to be, you might not want to be an astronaut, you might want to be a nurse. You think she felt really sad? Well, let's see. Ryan, sit down, please. Oh, I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an
Astronaut.
May felt very disappointed. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. Disappointed means to be sad or unhappy because something you hoped for did not happen. Remember yesterday when we were going over definitions and we said a good reader finds out what words means and they just don't skip over the word? So disappointed means to be what?
Sad.
Yeah, or unhappy. Now I want you guys to pay attention to the colors on this page. This is a little different because the author used a lot of colors in so many different pages. But for this page, what colors did she use? Martell?
Blue.
What's another color you see? Martell, keep going. Do you see any other colors? Black. Any other colors? Madison? And white. Great teamwork. Blue, black, and white. What do you think the illustrator's emotion wanted us to see her? How do you think the illustrator wanted us to see the emotion for right now? Remember when our first unit we talked about how artists use certain colors to tell us something? What do you think the blue, black, and white is telling us about May's emotions right now? Class, I think we all will agree to this. Class?
Sad.
Yeah. She did a great job of using those colors to make us know that May was
Sad.
At home, May started crying. Miss Bell said I can't become an astronaut. What a silly thing to say, said her mother. She told me I should be a nurse instead. Her mom wiped away her tears. My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her. Of course I believed her. She's my teacher. I'm sorry Miss Bell didn't encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dreams, May, and go to space. Thank you, Mom. I promise, when I get to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the station. Yes.
Be what you want to grow up when you get older.
Exactly. Be whatever you want to be. I love that encouraging word.
Don't believe nobody else. Believe yourself.
Believe in yourself. I agree with that. Thank you.
Trust your feelings.
Exactly. Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, if you can dream it, if you can believe in it, And if you work
Hard.
for it, anything
is possible.
May went on dreaming, believing, and working really, really hard. And guess what?
She cooled down.
She went to space and waved to her mom and dad from Earth. So guys, let's look at our poll. Did May just imagine to go to space? Or
No.
did she really go to space?
She really go to space.
And guess what, guys? She was the first female, period, to ever go to space. So her teacher wasn't trying to make her sad, but they just never seen it before. So she thought that wasn't possible. And sometimes you guys might be the first to do things. It doesn't mean it's not possible, it's just it hasn't been seen before. And that's why you have to believe in yourself. So I have a picture to show you guys. Guess who this is? May. And her last name is Jemison. But I also had to print this picture too, but I couldn't blow it up. But guess what, guys? She was also a dancer for Alma Ailey. You guys know I love dancing. So she was a dancer, she was an astronaut, she was a doctor for the Peace Corps, and of course as an astronaut she led scientist work. And it's this very old show called Star Trek. She actually acted in Star Trek. So a real astronaut pretended to go in fake space. So she did so many things. So you just don't have to do one thing in life. You can do whatever you want. If you can dream it, you can do it. You can do the impossible. So I have a question. I just have to check. And I do have a video I want to show you guys about her, but not today. We'll probably do it later, but it's a special surprise. But I wanted to ask you guys, just want to see where you are. How do you, what you got out of this story. What did May dream about becoming? What did May dream about becoming? Ryan?
She already went and asked. She dreamed of becoming an astronaut.
Very good. Were girl astronauts normal back then?
No.
This was in the 70s. This was before I was even born. This was in the 1970s. So a lot of things girls couldn't do, but do you think it was normal for girls to be an astronaut back then?
Yes. No.
Class?
No.
No. So do you think it was a little difficult for her to get there?
Yes.
Because it hadn't been done before, right?
Yes.
So I'm just checking. What did May want to be again?